Now we have a special guest with us. May I request Ms. Archana Varma, Additional Secretary and Mission Director, National Water Mission, Minister of Jal Shakti, Govt of India, to give a special address. National Water Mission is also doing a lot of things in the water sector, and I'm thinking her vision, which will be shared today, will be of utmost importance to make a difference. Over to you, ma'am. A huge round of applause for her, please.
Honorable Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat sir, Chairman AICT Dr. T. Sitaran, my very beloved MD Namami Gange Ashok sir, and all the heads and vice chancellors of more than 50 universities who've gathered here. At the outset, let me congratulate you on the humongous task that you have before you of igniting the young minds. Because I feel my daughter's mind is always ignited. She is so inflamed all the time. She thinks we are lame. So it's a huge challenge to ignite the young minds. I remember when I brushed my teeth and left the tap open, it was my daughter who used to scold me. And there's so many things. She's gone in for slow fashion. She says, Mom, you have to recycle your clothes. So there's so many things in which their mind is already ignited. And so it will just require a little push from you, or maybe we can learn a lot from their ignited minds. So I guess we should not think of it as a one-way process where you'll be doing the teaching and they'll be doing the learning. Because this generation, millennials, are very different. They know a lot, and we can learn from them. But the foremost thing that we need to know about water, and that's why I'm going to talk a little about statistics, is that water is a precious gift of nature, but it is a limited resource. You know, being in India, as we saw in the movie, we always think that water is there in India. We have a very reverential, and also a very close connect with water. There are folklores, music, dances, which have, I come from Assam, and there is so many songs on water. So we've had a very non-economic relation with water, and that is how we perceive water. We don't perceive water as an economic good, which is to be paid. So, there are certain things about water which when we're igniting the young minds, we should not just say, respect water, save water, have reverence for water. We should, because they're very intelligent creatures. I mean, every day I learn so much from my daughter, is that you should also tell them that 3 out of 4 jobs in the world is related to water, a water-intensive industry. 150 crores of job across the globe is based on water. So if water becomes scarce, there will be unemployment, there will be problem in development. So, those are the things also which need to be dialogued with them, that is why water is important. And when water is a precious gift of nature, but when it enters your household, there's a huge logistic which is involved in taking water away from the rivers and bringing it to your house in the functional tap. So then it's an economic good, and they all know that economic goods, they understand, is precious. And so they should also value water. So those were the opening remarks. I don't know how much time I have, but it was in 2011 that the National Water Mission was formed, and the Jal Shakti Abhiyan under the honorable leadership of Sir was launched in 2019. It was the, all of you may be knowing that it was because of a Man Ki Baat conversation. So, baat se baat jab nikalti hai to kitni dur tak jati hai, in which PM Modi said that पानी का संचय होना चाहिए and जन आंदोलन से जल आंदोलन होना चाहिए. And just that statement led to the under his visionary leadership and SIRS led to the inaugural of the Jal Shakti Abhiyan, which later became Jal Shakti Abhiyan Catch the Rain, which is under the National Water Mission, and which Ashok sir has taken to great heights. And so I'm always competing with him to take it to even greater heights than him, which is very, very difficult. So there are 5 goals of the National Water Mission. And I'm sorry to say, one must also think beyond Ganga. I mean, there's too much of Ganga. Ganga is only one of the 20 river basins that we have. So there are 5 goals. The first goal is water data in public and mitigating the adverse impact of the climate change. Second goal is partnership, which we are doing with you. Third is vulnerable areas focus. Fourth is increasing water use efficiency by 20%. And fifth is integrated river basin management. So these are the 5 goals of National Water Mission. And Jal Shakti Abhiyan, which is partnership based on community ownership and partnership of catching the rain and making rainwater harvesting structures with people in the forefront. Because as Honorable PM has his 5 Ps on water, one of them is partnership. So with people, without you, we are nothing. Water has to become everybody's business. Government has its limitation, and we are honest enough to admit that. Because if you go on wasting water, how much can government, go on saving water? So, and for water to become everybody's business, you have to catch them young. And as I was discussing with Dr. Chitkara, that in the West, we have this beautiful partnership of academia, industry, and government. And that kind of silo breaking we have to do in water. Because when I was rehearsing on this work, on this theme of water and jobs, where I was called for a water talk, I just found out there's so little literature on water and jobs. There's so little institutes of excellence in water. There's so little knowledge to young minds that water can be a potential employer. That you can have your startups in water, you can do business in water. There can be courses on water utility management, water saving. There can be so many courses in which, you don't only catch the rain and save the water. Please go beyond the rain. Think of setting center of excellences. We need water auditors. We don't have great institutes. I mean, we have a few, but we don't have institutes of excellence where we need to train people to become water domain experts. I mean, I think Pune is one institute which I can recall. There's grey water recycling. I mean, the area and the potential is huge. So that is where you all can partnership either with the industry, open your own institutes, have water centers of excellence, ensure that like grey water management, technologies in water, in plumbing, Dr. Chitkara was saying that they have a center. Plumbing is not what we thought ki ek plumber aa gaya aur fit kar diya. I mean, it has grown exponentially. So, there's so many job opportunities. So when you're igniting the young minds, also, in your universities, have water centers of excellence so that we can also partner. We need water auditors. We don't know what the industries are doing with the, water. It is all based on whatever they are saying. We don't have water auditors. So we, at the lower level also, the main problems that most of our water structures face is O&M. Either at the field level or even at engineering levels, the technical expertise which should, our engineers are still very, I'm speaking from experiences, I'm from Assam cadre, they're still very contractor oriented. When you say, ki, why is this, ye to contractor ka kaam hai? They don't have that kind of vision nor the expertise to go in for or to accept new technologies. So at least when you're catching them, not just rejuvenating the rivers, also catch them, to inculcate in them that water is a great growth center. It's the next, future of the country on which the development will depend, which our Honorable Prime Minister has also said that when we are making the vision of 2047, water will be a very important dimension. So I guess with that, I would like to extend a big thanks to Ashok sir and APAC for giving me this opportunity to share my ideas with you, and I hope within time. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Archana Varma, for sharing with us your thoughts and a very pragmatic approach. A lot of things being done and a lot of things to be done. I think that was the crux of our statement, vision. And I think India is one of the few countries in the world where not only literatures, films have been made based on the name of rivers, River Ganga. You have heard the name of film called Bridge on the River Kwai, but you have never heard a film called River Kwai. That's the importance of rivers in a country like India, where in multiple languages there are films, literature, culture, everything is interrelated with each other. And that's the importance of country like India. There's the importance of country like India's rivers, and that is why it is important to rejuvenate and save our water for the future generation. Thank you so much.